Epic Games shared the patch notes of Fortnite's newest update, version 8.20. This comes with a new weapon, some bug fixes, as well as the return of a new limited time mode. The new weapon is called the Boom Bow, which is a bow and arrow that has shotgun shells on its tips that will explode on impact. The Save the World mode is also getting a new weapon, which is a cannonade launcher. The returning LTM is the sniper shootout. The bug fixes are quite long, and you can check the full patch notes on the official site. Taclan Publishing and One More Level released a new trailer for their upcoming fast-paced top-down shooter called God's Treasure. The trailer features the abilities of the players available in the game. All in all, there are 14 abilities as well as 36 weapons that can be split between the two playable characters, which are Harry and Judy. Players are able to upgrade, customize, as well as combine these abilities to create some very flashy moves. God's Treasure is set to launch on April 18. The psychological thriller Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice will be launching on the Nintendo Switch as announced during the Nintendo Direct. During the announcement, the dates for the release were not given, and it was only now that Ninja Theory was able to make the announcement that the Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice Nintendo Switch version will be coming on April 11 via a tweet. The game had previously earned a lot of praise because of its amazing visuals and narrative. Bandai Namco is releasing a huge update for their game One Piece World Seeker this month. This is a free update and it will come with some bug fixes, more endgame content and costumes, as well as the most awaited photo mode. The bug fixes will mainly concentrate on the game's aesthetics as well as functional issues. Also, for the game's paid DLC, it will be available for 1 year and it will come with 3 parts of the Season Pass. We will know more about this in the near future. QuakeCon will be celebrating Doom this year, with ID Software and Bethesda Softworks calling it QuakeCon, Year of Doom. QuakeCon 2019 will be celebrating Doom's 25th anniversary in the 4-day event. There will be Doom-inspired activities, events, exclusives, developer panels, hands-on demos, new information about Doom Eternal, and a few surprises we aren't ready to talk about. Said the organizers, QuakeCon 2019, the Year of Doom, will be on July 25th to 28th at Dallas, Texas. Red Dead Online has a new PvP mode, and it is called Up in Smoke. Here, the players of the game will start out with an explosive package that they must deliver to the base of the enemy. Once delivered, this will detonate and blow up a piece of their camp. The first team that can destroy the other team's base will be the winners. Rockstar Games also mentioned that some ability cards will be very handy in this mode, like to fight another day, Strange Medicine, and Sleepy Bastard. The action-packed real-time multiplayer VR card, Butler from Vertigo Games and Vive Studios' Skyworld Kingdom Brawl has launched. This game will unite all VR players since it can be played on HTC Vive Pro, Vive Focus, Oculus Rift, Viveport Infinity, and Windows Mixed Reality. The game's first DLC pack is announced to be coming by the second quarter of this year, and it will come with a range of unique units as well as new battle arenas that all VR rollers will surely enjoy. The multiplayer shooter StarCraft is set to launch on April 18. This is a unique combat vehicle game that is in a steampunk setting where players get to build their vehicles that can do land and air battles. You get to equip the vehicle whichever way you want. You can add machine guns, missiles, there is no limit. There will be over 600 construction, components, as well as 40 weapons. The damage model is realistic, there will be multiple game modes and a lot of special effects to enjoy. Indie Studio Plasm Interactive has announced that its train management puzzle game, Train Valley 2, will be leaving early access and will fully launch on Steam on April 13th. In celebration of its full release on Steam, this studio has also announced that the game will be available at 10% off for a limited time. The full version will include features like 20 new levels, over 45 new production buildings, and raw materials up to 18 locomotives from the Steam era to the future, new interactive mechanics, and special events. Turn-based economy management simulator Universal Space Station Inns is heading to Steam Early Access. The game will let players lead a project from the ground up, making them be the first ones to successfully grow crops in space. The objective is to create a self-fulfilling infrastructure capable of facilitating research and growing food. Players will also face challenges such as politics, financial challenges, and more. The game will be available later this year. Wargaming has announced World of Warships Founders Packs. These packs are limited edition bundles available in Ultimate, Deluxe, and Premium. Each edition contains lots of awesome content such as warships. The Ultimate Edition contains 4 premium combat-ready warships. The Deluxe Edition contains 3 and the Premium Edition contains 2. World of Warships will be launching on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One this year.
Fight like a legend. Tame the sea monsters. Take command. World of Warships.
Today's feature deal is an action-adventure game, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. It is currently available at a best price of €676, while its Steam price is €29.99. Get this game today through our trusted store and save 76% on your CDK purchase. To get more of today's deal, tap !deal in the stream chat now. Head over to Allkeyshop.com to compare CDK prices and save more.
The Austrian retailer Target has listed Red Dead Redemption 2 for the Nintendo Switch. Players are undoubtedly excited as this would mean the game is even more accessible. It is still unknown as to whether or not this was a leak, an April Fool's prank, a mistake, or that Target just doesn't know better. The incident has garnered a ton of interest, and until developer comes forward to confirm or deny the speculation, the excitement will persist. Firaxis Games has announced that Civilization 6 now supports cross-platform saves for PC and Nintendo Switch. This new functionality came as a part of the most recent update. In order to access this function, players will need to link their 2K account and select the multi-platform cloud save box in the options menu. Currently, these are the only platforms that allow cross saves, and the developers have not stated it will ever be supported with the iOS edition. Hello Games, the creator of No Man's Sky and The Last Campfire, says that they are planning to work on a new game that is big, ambitious, and silly. They are still working on No Man's Sky, but it has become more stable now, and The Last Campfire is just a small side project. So the developers have a little more time to create something new, like passion projects. The developers still have a long list of to-dos, so we might hear more about this mystery project later rather than sooner. A new character has once again been added to the much-awaited gory fighting game, Mortal Kombat 11. The new character is called Citrian and is the second totally new character to be launched in the game, with the first being Jaras. She is an elder god that is connected to the earth. She has elemental powers like summoning vines to restrain enemies and calling up rocks that can beat her enemies down. She can grow to the size of a god and radiate down a beam of energy to kill her enemy as her fatality. This would cite the company responsible for blockchain games like MLB Champions and Crypto Space Commander announced that their games will be coming to the traditional gaming platforms like PC, consoles, and mobile. They are able to raise 11 million US dollars for the project and plan to use the money to launch a developer tool set called Scarcity Engine in order to fill the gap between the blockchain and traditional gaming platforms. While the PC version is planned to come to Steam Early Access this year. An update has been made available for Sid Meier's Civilization VI Gathering Storm. The update is called the Antarctic Late Summer Update, where the devs revised how fast the climate change sets in the game, as well as increased the damage that it can do, depending on your actions as the player. So just for fun, a world-creating slider is made available to increase the frequencies of the disaster. Well, you can go and check the complete patch notes for the update in the game's official site. "11-Bit Studios' This War of Mine has managed to sell 4.5 million copies since it first launched in 2015, and because of that, they were able to raise a 500,000 US dollar donation to the War Child charity. This was made possible through the DLC that they created and sold to specifically support War Child charity. The DLC even included some original street art by a variety of international artists. There are 3 different donation tiers available, depending on what you can afford. Great job, 11-Bit Studios. Borderlands 3 will be released on September 13, 2019 in the Epic Games Store, where it will be exclusive until 2020. Well, this means that there will be a 6-month period in which the game will only be attainable from Epic's storefront. When this exclusivity period concludes, the game will be released on additional PC digital storefronts. 2K President David Ismailer expressed that he believes this will contribute to the team's effort to grow the audience for Borderlands 3. Asobo Studio and Focus Home Interactive's A Plague Tale: Innocence has gone gold. What this means is that the game is complete and is in a playable state and is ready to be shipped. Of course, there may be a few minor bugs here and there, and the developers are able to fix that with a day one patch and future patches. Well, A Plague Tale: Innocence is about the story of the siblings Amisha and Hugo as they survive the Black Plague and escape the Inquisition. The game is set to launch on May 14th for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. What Boy Games has announced that Trials of Fire will be launching into early access next month. Well, before then, the developer will be unveiling the title at EGX Raised on April 4th, 5th, and 6th. At this event, players will get a chance to indulge in a fully playable demo version of Trials of Fire. For an early shot at the demo version, players can report to the Powered by Unreal booth at the event to be held at London's Tobacco Dock.
This time fortune smiled upon me, for I have found many.
Dungeons & Dragons Online new expansion will be arriving next week, and it is called The Masterminds of Sharn. Here, players are able to explore the beautiful city of Sharn. It will have 16 handcrafted dungeons, a new raid, as well as a new public area. A new wilderness area is also added where players are able to explore the cogs beneath the city. There will be new treasures, new monsters, as well as secrets to discover. Dungeons & Dragons Online Masterminds of Sharn is set to launch on April 11th.
And each time I wonder, will this adventure be my last?
Today's featured deal is the fighting game from Arc System Works, which is Guilty Gear XRD Cyan. It is currently available at the best price of €3.73, while Steam price is €27.99. Get this game today through our trusted store and save 87% your CDK purchase. To get more of today's deals, type in !deal in the stream chat now. Head over to Allkeyshop.com to compare CDK prices and save more.